Are we good?
We're good.
Cody's really getting into his ramen right now.
I'm into my ramen. Okay, I just had an afternoon nap. I'm feeling pretty glorious. Day 14, land of the free.
Day 3 for me.
A little fresh.
But I did take a nap in my chair. I fell asleep in my chair. It was pretty good.
We're coming back with the rut report, guys. Last time we were on here, we were actually on the Oregon coast. We have since hunted most of the rest of the state of Oregon. That's an actual lie, but we bombed on the east side, and I've kind of been all over the place. Trent and Noah are actually back at the Oregon coast now. They helped out a buddy. Trying to think through, they had some bugles going. Yeah. So so far, I would say in the last 3 days specifically, some of the best elk hunting I've experienced.
He's gonna be upwind of us.
Sorry, I found 3 of them, but it's for everybody.
3 days ago, especially.
Yeah.
3 days ago it was really good.
We met up with our buddy Verlin Savage. Chase and I spent some time together, and it was really cool to see kind of some different tactics on like early season approach. Like we've always come in like a wrecking ball, bugling our faces off. He's like, whoa, 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 slow it down a little bit. Which it was actually a really good education. I learned a lot actually in a few days of hunting just on the approach. Really light calling. Those bulls definitely are still. How would you say they're in the search mode for cows right now?
I feel like they're kind of almost more or less trying to find each other. The cows are trying to kind of gather the cows up, but they haven't really. It doesn't seem like the mass is together. It's lots of small groups, small herds, singles, pairs, like bulls with one. We just start over again.
And we're back.
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of the cows, or a lot of the elk, they're not really herded up yet at all. It's a lot of smaller groups, a lot of single cows and calves. The bulls are responding to cow calling a lot better. They're answering the bugle, and we started like locating with the bugle, but then we'll move in and start cow calling. We've actually had better call-ins on cow calling than we have bugles.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that it was kind of a learning point here just on this, because we tried just 3 days ago. The bull was bugling, we were bugling like the very first night. Mm-hmm. We were in full hot pursuit with the bull and having a screaming match, but they got up and got ahead of us and we could never keep up with him. But he would answer every single time, bugling on his own.
But he never stopped and actually,
no,
twice he stopped, kind of held up, but never really okay, here we are.
And even the first morning, we got the first bull that you called in.
Yeah, he got going pretty good.
He did, yeah. And
we located him with a bugle, and then we raked, and then he came in looking for a fight. He was fired up pretty good.
Yeah.
But since then, it's been.
And I think so. It's kind of one of those case by case. You got to feel it out and see, take that bull's temperature and understand, okay, no, he's strictly gonna come to a cow call, or so every situation's different. There's no answer to
that same bull though. He came into a cow call later on that day.
4 hours, yeah.
He crossed several hundred yards and came in just looking for.
We're talking like Dandy 642.
Nice bull.
Like I said, we're not going to do any spoiler alerts. Eric still has a tag. He may or may not have drawn his bow back.
Several times.
So just saying, it's been action packed.
What do you think's going on? What's your gut?
What we talked about, we haven't seen any big groups of cows yet, and the cows haven't been talking. We've heard calves.
Calves make talking, you feel real good when they answer you.
I think it's once those cows start gathering up into bigger groups and they start talking a little bit, the thing's going to kick on, but it's going to be any day.
Yeah, so, one thing, and we talk about this every year, and it seems like it's more our state specifically in Oregon, fire danger. There's still huge, vast chunks of timber grounds that shut down. I know back home it went to a level 4, which historically had never happened really in all the years of hunting until 20 17, 18, somewhere in there. We're the first time I went to a level 4 in the IFPL, and so everything's closed back home again. There's still a ton of ground Northeast Oregon. A lot of they actually, ODFNW actually sent out an email saying, hey, if you have not hunted your tag, you can get a refund and your points back. If you've hunted your tag and want to exchange it for a general tag, you can, because all these fires, something I've never seen before. I know, so it's been really kind of a crazy year, and it's kind of been like for us, the year of unpredictability. We had all these plans. We're going to do this here. We're going to do that here, and we haven't been able to do it. So we're kind of, this is the only plan that for sure. This is the dates, and here we are. But Trent and Noah were supposed to be here, so they went back home, and they're like, the only place that's open is like right on the fog belt on the coast of Oregon. So they're hunting the fog belt ground. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate.
We noticed today too with the smoke rolling in. This is our first morning. We didn't hear a bugle at all, and that inversion layer coming in with the smoke, definitely you could just kind of, it had a different feel.
Yeah,
it was very quiet.
But we also thought it was like, this is the best morning that we're gonna have.
Exactly.
Right, 30 degrees, nice and cold outside. It was.
Yeah, no wind, calm, like you could hear for a long time.
Yep.
And we did not turn up a bugle this morning.
No. Well, we are this afternoon.
Absolutely.
It's going to happen. It's got to happen.
So I think the big takeaway for me so far in this season, early half, you might slow it down a little bit. Take your time, kind of pick everything apart. There's elk there that may come in silent. So a little quick reloop after we hunted with Verlin. We heard a bull a couple times on one day there out of the 3 days. And then our buddy Anthony Como from SIG, we joined up with him, and we hiked hard for a few days, backpacked in overnight, and heard one bull bugling one morning, and then actually had a bull. This is one of those experiences of trusting your gut. I thought I heard hooves, like in these ridges and stuff. The ground almost has like a hollow sound to it, and I thought I heard hooves, and I stopped and I was talking to them, and I'm like, I'm just hearing things. And I had taken 10 steps, and in my mind going, I know what's going to happen here is I'm just going to be rolling around and come around the corner, and here's going to be a bull standing there looking at us and take off. And sure enough, 10 more steps after the thought of my mind, 6-point busts out. He got up, he was coming in silent, and so it was another case. Like if I would have just slowed it down, we would have actually done a setup and maybe played one out. Anthony might have killed a bull, but it happens.
Yep. Playing the cards were dealt.
But yeah, I think the other thing, like forecast weather-wise, we keep seeing rain in the forecast. I personally don't like hunting in the rain in September. The bulls, it changes things. Like you think about it, those elk have had 90 days of nice, consistent, same weather. All of a sudden, big storm rolls in. It usually seems to shuts down for 24, 36 hours, and then all of a sudden, okay, yep, now getting back to the swing of things. But for the fire danger and everything else, I'm praying for some rain right now.
Rain.
Yeah, we need
bad.
it.
Yeah.
Real bad. Oregon, Washington, California, Idaho, they're all on fire.
Yeah. No, it's hopefully everyone's safe out there and getting the opportunity to go hunting on what they had planned. And if you're not, hopefully you can get some alternative things in place. So.
Till next week.
Yeah, hopefully, like I said, Trent and the boys back home are having a good time. Haven't heard anything today, but I know yesterday was an exciting deal for him. Noah called the bull in, got close. But yeah, we have been grinding at it. It's been a different season, but we've had some heck of a season as far as that goes too, and some great footage. So I'm super excited to share that with you guys. If you guys don't know, we launched Land of the Free November 7th, a Monday, and we get a weekly video, still filming this day by day, so you get to see this as it all goes down, and the highs, lows, the naps, the top mid-afternoon top ramen, and chacos from camp. So
let's go. I'm ready to go.
Let's do it.
No worries over nickels and dimes or a 9-to-5 grind. I gotta get loose sometimes. In trouble